We all know that feeling, when you're ready for that next step in your career.
Yeah.
And you realize that professional certifications, they kind of feel like the key.
Hmm.
But then you think about all the studying and the sheer amount of info. It can be overwhelming.
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot to take in.
So we're always looking for ways to, learn smarter and get ahead more efficiently.
Right. Make the most of your time.
And that's exactly what we're diving into today.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm ready.
So you brought this really cool app to my attention, the Djamgatech AI-powered mobile app.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And it was created by, Etienne Newman, who also, as some of you may know, hosts the AI Unraveled podcast. So it's kind of a full circle thing.
Yeah.
But what's really got us excited is this question. Can this app actually be your secret weapon, not just for passing, but for absolutely acing those crucial professional certifications?
That's the goal, right? To really excel.
Yeah, and seriously boost your career.
Exactly. And the information we're basing this deep dive on comes directly from Djamgatech.
Okay.
Their own materials, their app store listing, all that.
So we're getting it straight from the source.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to explore what this updated app can actually do.
Right.
And see if it really can be a game changer for your professional goals.
So let's just jump right in. Because when you think about, the whole process of prepping for a professional certification,
Yeah.
it can feel pretty daunting, right?
It can be a bit intimidating, yeah.
It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and staying motivated.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one.
That's a whole challenge in itself.
Definitely. Especially because the world of certifications is huge.
Oh, it's massive.
So you really need to be focused and organized if you want to succeed.
Yeah, you've got to have a plan.
Exactly. And that's where Djamgatech comes in.
Okay, how so?
They're designed to tackle these exact issues.
Okay.
They cover a really impressive range of certifications.
How many are we talking?
Over 30 industry certifications across a bunch of key fields,
Wow, that's a lot.
like cloud computing, cybersecurity, finance, healthcare, project management.
Wow, over 30. That's pretty comprehensive. And for those of you listening, if you're curious, you can check it out yourself right now. The Djamgatech app is on the Apple App Store. Just search Djamgatech and you'll find it. They even have a web app too, so while we're talking, you can actually explore it.
That's a great idea.
And remember, acing these certifications, it can really help you get a better job.
Absolutely. So what makes this latest version really stand out is the AI.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about that.
They've integrated really cutting-edge artificial intelligence into the app.
Wow. So it's not just basic practice questions?
No, it's much more than that. They're really aiming for a dynamic learning experience.
Okay, I like that. So using AI to really help you understand, not just memorize.
Exactly. They want you to actually grasp the concepts, not just parrot information.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference. So they talk about this extensive coverage, of different certifications, but let's get specific.
Okay, sure.
They really highlight their cloud certifications. And one of the big ones they mention is the AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate. Now, I know some of you might not be familiar with this, but basically this cert proves that you know how to design and deploy systems on AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. We're talking secure, scalable, reliable systems.
Right, that can handle real-world demands.
Exactly. You'll learn about things like managing permissions with IAM roles. Think of it like digital keys that control who can access what on AWS. And then there's securing your data with S3 bucket policies and making sure your info is safe with encryption.
Essential stuff.
Oh, totally. And getting the certification can really open doors to some awesome roles like cloud architect or solutions engineer.
For sure. And those are in high demand right now.
Huge demand.
Yeah.
And hey, you can find practice materials for this certification and tons of others right on the Djamgat app. Just search for it on the Apple App Store.
Definitely. And it's not just AWS. They've got a wide range of Azure certifications too.
Okay.
Microsoft Azure. So they're covering both of the big players in cloud computing. What's really cool is they don't just throw information at you.
Right.
They offer detailed insights, a question bank that's always growing,
Yeah.
and maybe most importantly, they use real-world scenarios.
So you're not just learning theory, you're getting practical experience.
Exactly. They're preparing you to actually apply these concepts, whether you're working with AWS or Azure.
And the best way to see what they offer is to download the Djamgatech app.
From the Apple App Store.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk more about that AI element.
Okay.
They have this enhanced quiz engine, and it's not just a static set of questions.
It's much more dynamic than that.
The AI actually looks at how you're doing and adjusts to your learning speed.
Oh, that's smart. So it's personalized.
Yeah, totally. So if you're struggling in one area, it'll focus more on that.
to make sure you really understand it.
Exactly. It's about making your study time really count.
So you're not wasting time on things you already know.
And that's huge, right? Because we're all busy. And that adaptive learning, it helps you zero in on what you need to work on most.
Exactly. It's about making your study efforts really efficient.
So you can get the most out of your time. And if you want to try this dynamic learning yourself, download the Djamgatech app on the Apple App Store.
It's definitely worth checking out.
Now, I know we have some listeners who are all about leading projects,
Mm-hmm.
and Djamgatech has you covered there too. They support the PMP, the Project Management Professional Certification.
A very well-respected credential.
Yeah, and the Certified Scrum Master, or CSM, credential.
Both are highly sought after in today's job market.
Oh, yeah. These are industries where project leadership skills are so valuable.
And what I like is how they approach these, sometimes complicated project management frameworks. They break them down into smaller, more manageable pieces.
So it's not so overwhelming.
And their AI-powered concept map tool that's designed to help you visualize how all the different ideas connect.
Oh, so you get the big picture.
Exactly. And that's key, not just for passing the exam,
Right.
but for actually using these concepts in your work.
So it's about real-world application.
Absolutely. And you can check out these tools by downloading the Djamgatech app from the Apple App Store. Acing certifications like the PMP or CSM that can seriously boost your career prospects.
Not to mention your earning potential.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's about gaining real practical leadership skills. And Djamgatech, they really emphasize that these certifications give you the ability to lead teams, manage projects effectively,
Skills that companies are really looking for.
which can lead to promotions, higher salaries, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Effective project management is in high demand everywhere you look.
Yeah, across the board. Companies need people who can get things done.
Who can plan, execute, close out projects successfully.
And for those of you working in cybersecurity, which is so important,
Oh, yeah.
Djamgatech offers prep for some key certifications, like CompTIA Security Plus and the very respected CISSP.
Both are excellent starting points for a career in cybersecurity.
And I think it's really interesting how they apply their AI approach to cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
Their quizzes and concept maps, they're all geared towards helping you understand the core security principles.
Right. Risk management, compliance,
Mhm.
that constantly changing world of cybersecurity.
And speaking of change, cybersecurity is booming, right?
It is. There's a huge need for qualified professionals.
Like way more jobs than people to fill them.
Exactly. It's a candidate's market.
And people with these certifications, they can command some really good salaries.
Oh, absolutely. It's a smart area to specialize in.
If you're looking for job security, that's a good place to start.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you're interested in testing your knowledge, download the Djamgatech app from the Apple App Store.
Let's see where you stand.
And acing a cybersecurity certification, it can be your ticket to a high-demand, well-paying job.
Absolutely. It's a great investment in your future.
Now, Djamgatech isn't just about the established fields. They're looking ahead to the future.
To those emerging technologies.
The stuff a lot of you are really interested in, like machine learning, AI itself, and data science.
Absolutely. That's where the real innovation is happening.
They even have prep for Google's TensorFlow Developer Certificate and Microsoft's DP100 Data Scientist Associate.
Wow, those are some big names.
I know, right? So they're really staying ahead of the curve.
And having those certifications can give you a real advantage in the job market.
Oh, for sure. Companies are scrambling to find people with those skills.
It's a competitive landscape.
And what's even better, they've got these tailored learning paths and practice tools specifically for these cutting-edge fields.
So you're getting the targeted training you need.
And then there's the intelligent recommendation engine.
What does that do?
It's not just about prepping you for one exam. It analyzes how you're doing and suggests the next steps to keep growing professionally.
So it's like a personalized roadmap for your career.
Yeah, exactly. It helps you upskill faster and get those really promising jobs in AI and data science.
It's like having a built-in career advisor.
So you're not just learning, you're strategically planning your future.
That's so important in these fast-changing fields.
And you can explore these learning paths yourself by downloading the Djamgatech app on the Apple App Store.
Definitely check it out.
Now, we've talked about all these different certifications, but what about the actual app experience?
Yeah, what's it like to use?
Well, Djamgatech says the app is super intuitive.
Easy to navigate.
They actually encourage everyone to check out the preview on the App Store.
To get a feel for it.
Yeah, and they point out some specific features that make learning really effective.
Like what?
Like, they have detailed progress tracking so you can see where you're strong and where you need to improve.
Okay, that's helpful.
And instant feedback on quizzes so you understand why you got something wrong.
That's essential for learning
It's all about making you a better learner.
and helping you reach your full potential.
And you can experience this interface yourself by downloading the Djamgatech app from the Apple App Store.
Sounds like it's worth a look.
Okay, so it all comes back to their main goal: helping you ace those certifications, move up in your career, and, let's be real, make more money.
That's a big motivator for a lot of people.
It is. And acing a professional certificate is a proven way to achieve those goals.
Absolutely. It shows employers that you have the skills they're looking for.
And it can give you a real edge in the job market.
For sure.
Now, let's get into some specifics. We talked about the AWS Certified Solutions Architect earlier. Remember, that's all about designing those really solid systems on AWS, from managing access with IAM to securing data with encryption. And that can lead to roles like cloud architect.
Yeah, great career path.
Then there's the CISSP, the Certified Information Systems Security Professional.
The gold standard in cybersecurity.
Really focuses on things like access control, security auditing. That could lead to roles like security consultant or even chief information security officer. And you can find practice material for both of those and many more by downloading the Djamgatech app on the Apple App Store. Just search Djamgatech.
And for the finance folks out there, the CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst, is super well respected. It covers things like financial analysis, valuation, risk management. Djamgatech even has AI-powered quizzes for those tough topics like discounted cash flow analysis.
And getting that CFA can open doors to roles like portfolio manager.
Yeah, very prestigious. And you can check out the CFA and other finance certifications on the Djamgatech app. Just download it from the Apple App Store.
Okay, so back to cloud and AI.
Yep.
There's the AWS AI Practitioner certification.
What does that one cover?
That's for getting a solid understanding of AI and machine learning on AWS. So you get familiar with all their AI tools, and that could lead to jobs like AI specialist.
Very cool. And for the developers out there?
They have the AWS Certified Developer Associate. That focuses on building applications on AWS, using SDKs, serverless computing. That can get you roles like cloud developer.
Yeah, great career path. So many options with these certifications.
I know, right? And don't forget, you can find practice quizzes for all of these on the Djamgatech app. Just search for it on the Apple App Store.
And remember, having the right certification can really increase your chances of landing a better job.
Yeah.
Especially in these competitive fields.
Absolutely. It shows you're serious about your skills. Okay, what else?
For those who love automation, there's the AWS Certified DevOps Engineer certification.
Oh, that's a big one.
It's all about continuous integration and continuous delivery, or CI/CD, and infrastructure as code. You can land roles like DevOps engineer with that
You know,
one.
DevOps is huge right now.
Very in demand. And for those just starting their cloud journey,
The AWS Cloud Practitioner is a great foundation.
it gives you that basic understanding of AWS. And all of these are available on the Djamgatech app. You can download it on the Apple App Store.
And for all the data engineers out there, the AWS Data Engineer Associate is for you.
That's a crucial role in today's data-driven world.
It focuses on designing and building data solutions on AWS. So think data lakes, ETL pipelines, all that.
That could lead to roles like data engineer.
Or big data architect.
Yeah.
And of course, we can't forget the AWS Machine Learning Engineer certification.
For those who want to specialize in machine learning.
Exactly. That's all about building, training, and deploying machine learning models. So you could end up as a machine learning engineer.
Or even a data scientist.
Yeah. And you can start prepping for these certifications and a whole bunch more by downloading the Djamgatech app from the Apple App Store. Acing a certification in data engineering or machine learning, that can be a huge step toward a better job in these booming fields.
Absolutely. They're only going to grow in the future.
Now, for the seasoned cloud architects out there,
The more experienced folks.
they have the AWS Solutions Architect Professional certification.
Okay, and what does that one entail?
It's all about tackling those complex architectural challenges.
So real-world problem solving.
Exactly. And for the networking experts, there's the AWS Advanced Networking certification,
Okay.
covering things like hybrid cloud deployments, advanced AWS networking services, and you can get ready for both of these using the Djamgatech app. Be sure to check it out on the Apple App Store.
It's a great resource.
Now, let's switch gears a bit to the Microsoft world.
Azure.
Azure. So for those of you into AI, there's the Azure AI Fundamentals certification.
That's a good starting point.
It gives you that basic knowledge of AI and machine learning concepts on Azure. Could lead to roles like AI developer.
And for the data pros working with Azure.
There's the Azure Fabric Beta Engineer Associate certification, and you can find practice materials for those and other Azure certifications on the Djamgatech. Just go to the Apple App Store and search for Djamgatech.
And remember, having an Azure certification can make you a lot more attractive to employers.
It shows you're up to date with the latest technology.
Exactly.
And even if you're totally new to Azure, the Azure Fundamentals certification is a great introduction. It covers all the core services and concepts of cloud computing.
It's a good place to start.
And for those just starting out in project management, there's the CAPM certification. That's for getting a basic grasp of project management principles.
It's a good foundation. And remember, the Djamgatech app on the Apple App Store supports so many different certifications. They're there to help you move up in your career.
And getting one of those certifications can be the key to unlocking better job opportunities.
Absolutely. It sets you apart from other candidates.
Now, in the healthcare field, there's the CCMA certification.
What's that one for?
That's for clinical medical assistants, all about patient care skills. And then there's the CCRN certification for critical care nurses. That one shows you have expertise in caring for really sick patients.
Okay. And in cybersecurity, besides the main ones we talked about.
They've also got the Certified Ethical Hacker, or CEH certification.
Ethical hacking.
That one focuses on techniques used in penetration testing.
So you learn how to think like a hacker.
To find vulnerabilities before the bad guys do. And you can find quizzes for all of these, plus lots of other healthcare and cybersecurity certs on the Djamgatech app. Download it from the Apple App Store today. A certification in healthcare or ethical hacking can really boost your career options.
Absolutely. They're specialized skills that are in high demand.
Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, there's the CFP certification for financial planning professionals, the CHDA certification for health data analysts, and the CISM certification for information security managers. All of these are really important, and the Djamgatech app on the Apple App Store supports them all.
Getting these certifications could be a major step forward in your career.
It shows you're dedicated to your profession.
Exactly. And that you're committed to staying at the top of your game.
And let's not forget the CKA certification for Kubernetes administrators, the CMA certification for management accountants, the CNA certification for nursing assistants, the CompTIA CySA Plus for cybersecurity analysts, and the CompTIA Security Plus for foundational IT security knowledge. You can get ready for all of these and many more industry-recognized certifications by downloading the Djamgatech app right now from the Apple App Store.
And earning any of these can be a major boost to your career.
It shows you're qualified and ready to take on those challenging roles.
Exactly. It's a great way to make yourself stand out.
Okay, ready for even more.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. We have the CPA certification for accounting professionals, the CPC certification for medical coders, the CPHT certification for pharmacy technicians, the CSM certification for Scrum Masters in Agile Project Management, the CTP certification for treasury management professionals, the Enrolled Agent certification for tax professionals, and the FRM certification for financial risk managers. Remember, you can find all sorts of quizzes and study materials for these certifications on the Djamgatech app. Just search Djamgatech on the Apple App Store. And don't forget, Djamgatech also has a PRO version with even more certifications and no ads.
So if you're serious about taking your learning to the next level, that's the way to go.
Especially if you're ready to land that dream job.
Absolutely. It's an investment worth considering.
And we're still going. There's the Google Associate Cloud Engineer certification, the Google Professional Cloud Security Engineer certification, the Google Professional Data Engineer certification, the Google Professional Machine Learning Engineer certification, the Lean Six Sigma Black Belt certification for process improvement, the Microsoft Azure Administrator certification, the Microsoft Certified Azure Security Engineer Associate certification, the PMP Project Management Professional certification, the RHIT certification for Health Information Technicians, and the Six Sigma Green Belt certification. The Djamgatech app on the Apple App Store is your one-stop shop for getting ready for all of these career-boosting certifications. And getting just one of these professional certifications can really be a game-changer for your career.
It's impressive how much they cover.
Yeah.
It really shows their commitment to supporting people in all sorts of professional fields.
Okay, so to recap those key features that make the Djamgatech app so useful.
Let's hear them.
They have comprehensive quizzes. We're talking over 1,000 questions for a lot of these certifications, all powered by AI. They have concept maps to help you visualize and understand those complex ideas.
Those are really helpful.
You get expert explanations that dig into the why behind the answers.
So you're not just memorizing, you're understanding.
And you can track your progress so you know what to focus on. And remember, you can download the Djamgat app right now on the Apple App Store. Just search for Djamgatech. We'll also put a link in the show notes.
Makes it easy to find.
And like we said, they have a PRO version with even more certifications and no ads. So if you're serious about advancing your career, that's something to consider.
And acing one of these certifications can really open doors to better job opportunities and help you grow in your career.
Now, you mentioned some exciting new features in version 2.0.
Oh, yeah, this version was released March 17th, 2025.
Okay, tell me more.
They redesigned the quiz user interface, which is always nice. Added some really helpful features like a timer per question and a timer for the whole quiz. And they've really ramped up the AI integration throughout the app.
So it's even more intelligent than before.
They have a new AI chatbot that's specifically for professional certifications, and another AI chatbot that's focused on helping with corporate job searches that require those certifications.
So it's not just about learning the material, it's about using that knowledge to get ahead in your career.
Exactly. They're really focusing on providing comprehensive support.
And using AI to make the whole process smoother and more effective.
It's pretty cool stuff.
It is. So as you're thinking about that next career move or that certification you've been eyeing, remember that Djamgatech can help you get there. You can download the Djamgatech app today from the Apple App Store. Just search Djamgatech, and you can start exploring all the possibilities.
Yeah, and we'll put a link in the show notes too so you can easily find it.
Don't forget, investing in a professional certification can really pay off in the long run. It can lead to better jobs, higher salaries, and a more fulfilling career.
It's an investment in your future. What new opportunities could a professional certification unlock for you?
And how could AI be the key to achieving your goals faster and more effectively?
Those are good questions to think about.
So download the Djamgatech app today from the Apple App Store. Just search Djamgatech and start exploring those possibilities. You'll find the link in the show notes as well. Your next big career break might just be a certification away.
And Djamgatech is there to help you every step of the way.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
And good luck on your certification journey.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye for now. Bye.